Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Bandwidth for TWiT Live at CES is provided by CacheFly at CACHEFLY.com. This is TWiT's live coverage of the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas, Nevada, Episode 8 for January 2010. TWiT Live at CES 2010 is brought to you by GoToMeeting. Do more and travel less with GoToMeeting. Make your next meeting a GoToMeeting instead. For your free 30-day trial, visit gotomeeting.com/twit. And by Audible.com. To download a free audiobook of your choice, go to audible.com/twit. And remember to follow Audible on Twitter at audible_com. And by the new voice-activated Sync, featuring hands-free calling, music and podcast search, and turn-by-turn navigation. Available exclusively on Ford, Lincoln, and Mercury vehicles. For more details, visit syncmyride.com.
Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Kiki, and I'm taking you around and about the parts on the show floor, live at CES for TWiT. You can see TWiT is broadcasting live from the stage here, but I get to be mobile. So come on a tour with me, let's go check out what's cool at CES. I'm Kiki.
Hi Kiki, nice to meet you. I'm Ken Brown with Nvidia.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about your tablets and cool things that are going on here, so I wanted to come and speak to somebody and maybe get a little tour.
Sure, we'll give you a quick tour. What do you got, like 1 or 2 minutes to walk through the booth with us and check some stuff out?
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes.
All right, awesome. Let's go see some 3D stereoscopic technology, and we'll show you our new tablets, and we'll show you some cool new gaming technology that we've just introduced here at CES. We've got people wearing goggles all over the place. We're showing that you can now have a 3D stereoscopic gaming experience with 3 LCD panels at the same time. These are the world's first high-definition panels that show 3D stereoscopic gaming on 3 panels at once. So we're playing Batman Arkham Asylum, and now you can envision it panoramic with 3 panels at the same time. You can really immerse yourself in your games.
I can imagine the developers who came up with this idea. They're like, wouldn't it be great if we could have 3 screens? And
yeah, and you can really have, you can see more of the game world than you ever have before. So it's something that gamers are very excited about, and you can do this with our current generation GeForce products, as well as our next generation GeForce 100 product, which we're bringing to market in just a couple of months.
And what's the price on that going to be?
We haven't announced pricing yet, but it'll be comparable with our other enthusiast products that we've launched in the past.
All right, good answer. Let's go see some more stuff. This is cool. I know gamers. I think gamers are good with the wearing goggles. I'm wondering how much regular people are going to want to wear goggles for watching television, the 3D TV stuff. But
right, it's a good question. There is high-definition video content that many people are interested in watching these days, and the Blu-ray Association has just finalized specs, for Blu-ray content in 3D. So that's something that now gives you an opportunity to watch high-definition content like Blu-ray content at home. And our technology, our GeForce 3D Vision technology, supports high-definition Blu-ray content with our existing glasses and technologies. That's really an amazing experience when you see it.
Absolutely. So where are we going here? This booth is huge.
This booth is huge. There's a lot of stuff. In passing, I just wanted to point out that if you want to see 3D and take it with you, you can do that now with a laptop. So those were awesome. Implementations of 3D in your home. If you want to see that and take it with you on the road, you can play 3D games on your laptop. And on the one on the right, which is a little bit hard to see right now, but the one on the right will support Blu-ray high definition like we were talking about before. So now you can take 3D with you.
Take it in your laptop. I like it.
And then moving farther back into the booth, we've got the new Tegra next generation tablet designs that we just introduced yesterday in our press conference. So in this case to the right, you're seeing some of the latest designs that are based on our next generation Tegra technology. These are some of the these are some of the newest and most powerful mobile designs that will be coming to market over the next few months.
Yeah, they're beautiful. I got to take a look at, I think it's the Foxconn N928 up in the corner there. We'll walk over. I'm getting waved at by the. I like pointing. I'm just going to point over here. No, this Foxconn N928 was one that was brought by the booth earlier today, and it just looks amazing in terms of the media presentation, the interface. It's fast and it's powerful.
Fast. Yeah, and the graphics experience is really amazing. We support high definition content with these tablets. They have HDMI out, so you can have a great graphics experience on the tablet itself, or go out to your big screen TV. You can see the large televisions that we've got mounted on the wall over here. So if you want to take that tablet and enjoy that rich 720 or 1080p content, you could actually connect it with HDMI and check it out in high definition. Another benefit of these kinds of designs is that they give you a really fast flash-based content from the internet. So everybody wants to be able to access the internet wirelessly, and you want a quick and fast experience. So these will give you the best flash-based experience when they're brought to market.
I think they're gonna be great. I think the time has come for tablets. I know a few years ago tablets came out and then they kind of died in the marketplace, and so it's good to see tablets coming out again, because I think there's more of a demand for them now. People are more comfortable with the internet and they want to use it everywhere, like their kitchen.
Sure, that's a good point. You can bring up recipes in the kitchen. You can keep track of your calendar, your family's calendar, and so forth with a tablet. It's much lighter and easier to take with you in your backpack or a purse. Wherever you go. And a lot of people are finding that they can use these devices, a tablet-based device, to do all the same things that they're using with a laptop right now. It's just much more portable. And these designs, based on our Tegra chip, will give you days and days of battery life, as opposed to a laptop that, maybe just one day of battery life.
Right, I like the idea of days and days. That's a foreign concept.
Won't that be awesome?
I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, really?
Yeah, that's what people want to. People want to be able to take their content with them and not have to worry about plugging back in and recharging that device. So there's a lot of different. I think this is going to be the year of the tablet, and with the new next generation Tegra technology, there's going to be so many of them that provide a really incredible multimedia and HD experience. One other thing that I could point out is that we also have the ion-based products, which gives you really amazing capabilities in small form factor systems like netbooks. So a lot of people have been frustrated that their netbook can't quite do the same things that their notebook will do or their desktop system. We're showing some games and some high definition content on these netbooks over here that let you do most of the things that you're doing on your desktop system on a 3-pound netbook.
Desktop turns into laptop, turns into netbook, turns back into desktop, but smaller.
That's right. So there's all kinds of ways to take your content and your files and with you. So some people like the ability to be able to run Windows 7 and have a notebook with them, but they don't want it to be a 6 or 8 pound beast with a power adapter and all that stuff. So we're trying to make netbooks and nettops more capable, so you can enjoy, high definition content over Flash or Hulu. You can play games with it. You can convert your media files onto an iPod or an iPhone much faster if you have Ion in your netbook. So we're showing those as well.
Cool. Well, thank you so much for your time, Ken. It's been great talking to you.
Great talking with you. You guys have a great time at the show. Thanks a lot.
We are. Thank you. Hey, I'm Dr. Kiki, and I've been traveling all around CES trying to find the best in technology for you guys, give you an experience of what it's like to actually be here. With TWiT Live, what we've been doing is giving you the experience of being here without actually having to leave your house. And that's exactly what GoToMeeting.com does. You can share presentations, your desktop. They allow you to have meetings without actually having to be at the meeting place. You can be at the comfort of your very own desk in front of your own computer, opening up your computer to all the people you need to share documents with. Now, GoToMeeting.com, we'd like to thank them so much for supporting TWiT Live's coverage of CES. We couldn't do it without them. They've done so much for us. And our friends at Citrix are behind GoToMeeting.com. They're really, really making this possible for all of you, for us to be able to share this experience with you the same way that GoToMeeting does when you're using it to go to meetings. So if you want to try GoToMeeting, all you have to do is visit GoToMeeting.com/twit. Let's GoToMeeting.com/twit. And they'll give you a 30-day free trial of their GoToMeeting software. So GoToMeeting, twit. Try it out for 30 days for free. If you like it, it's $49 a month, and you can have all the meetings you want without ever having to travel anywhere. And that's great for those of you who are eco-conscious, energy-conscious, don't want to destroy the planet by flying all over the place. Just use your computer, share documents, presentations. I'm sure you'll come up with all sorts of different ways to do it. You people are clever. Thanks for watching, and support our sponsors, Citrix and GoToMeeting.com, by giving them a try. Thanks a lot. Now back to myself out in the field. I'm here at the Sling Media booth with Jay Tannenbaum, who is going to tell us a little bit about the cool things that Sling Media is up to. First, the Sling Box. What's that?
Well, Sling Box is a very cool box that allows you to you buy the box, you hook it up to your TV, you hook the box up to the internet, and you can watch your TV anywhere on the PC, on your laptop, on a mobile phone, around the house, around town, or around the world. Super easy and super high quality stream, and it's your TV, it's your DVR, your content, all your channels, sports, anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world. That's pretty amazing.
Yes, it is, and we're very excited about the product.
Yeah, and in addition to the Sling Box, you also have the Sling Catcher. Now, how do those two things work together?
So the Sling Catcher can receive the streaming media in your home and put it up on a large screen TV, so you can actually stream your home TV to another TV, another room in your house, or another room across the world.
All right, and we have a secret at TWiT. We're using the Sling Box and the Sling Catcher to broadcast our live broadcast to 20,000 people. So one Sling Box is feeding 20,000 people who are viewing the live feed.
That is in a very extreme use case, and you guys, only you guys could figure this out.
Only Colleen could figure it out. She's
Colleen,
amazing.
You're awesome.
Yeah, but it turned out that the Sling Box was the best solution to our technical problems of being able to get video from here in Vegas back to the TWiT cottage.
Well, our technology, when you're when you're bandwidth constrained, and when you have to be able to dynamically be able to send a very high quality stream on the fly, nobody can beat us, and our technology is number one in that.
Well, we obviously think it is because we're using it. So I want to see what you're doing here now.
Okay.
This week at CES. You had some big announcements about Flash.
Mm-hmm. So what we're announcing is Flash support. So coming in the next quarter or so, with a firmware upgrade to our Slingbox Pro HD and Slingbox Solo, you'll be able to send streams to internet-connected devices that support Flash. So that could be the PS3. So you could be goofing around on your PS3 and watch TV from another room in your house, or like I said, another room anywhere in the world. It also means that we now have clients for Linux, which is big news for the super twinks out there. We have, it works on Mac and PC without a plug-in, so super high quality, H.264, super sharp, great looking video, full HD, anywhere in the world on an IP connected TV. So lots of TVs that you see out there now, Vizio TVs, and a lot of the news that you're seeing at the show is every single device here is hooked up to the internet. It can act as a way to actually watch your TV transmitted from somewhere else to wherever you are at super high quality.
Let's go take a look at some of your products. I know that over here you've got a little teeny tiny Sling Catcher. It's like a little baby Sling Catcher.
Well, this is our Slingbox.
Slingbox, right?
Slingbox 700U, and I don't know if you can see it here, but it's really, really cool. It's very, very small as compared to our other Slingboxes. We also have it in red. Patty's is the father of the 700U.
Is the waffling, is that like a heat sink?
We figured it out, Kiki. It's a big heat sink, but we think it's kind of cool. You can see through it.
Yeah.
Hi, Leo. And it's a very super easy zero configuration Slingbox. Right now it only works with receivers from the Dish network, but you hook it up to your set-top box, boom, and you're slinging, nothing else to do. You hook the box up to the internet, you hook the Slingbox up to the set-top box, and you're good to go.
I love the design. I love the utility of it as well. So it's functional. as well as it looks really nice too.
Our ID group does beautiful work, and we're very excited to be able to have this at the show.
And is this all solid state technology internally?
It's yes, actually, yes. It's there's not very much to it itself.
There's no room for moving parts.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one tiny little thing. And we also have, you mentioned this, the Sling Catcher before. We have a new box called the Sling Receiver 300, and that's this guy here. And it basically allows you to let's say you have a flat screen TV in your house and you want to watch your Sling content on that flat screen TV over your IP network in your house. You just hook this up either via home plug or Ethernet, and you get super high quality HD on the full screen.
And then you also said that you have a wireless TV here.
Right behind me. So and this is the Sling Monitor 150, and this is full 720p video wirelessly over Wi-Fi or home plug in your house. So this is great in the kitchen.
Does this have the Sling technology in it, so you don't?
It's actually it's a player. So it if you have a Sling box, this thing will work
Without any plugs.
Yeah, exactly.
I love it. The wireless household of the future. It will take care of all my cabling problems.
Exactly. No, and at very super high quality. The one other thing I'd like to show you.
We have to go all the way across the floor here.
Kitty corner. You want to stop?
Kitty corner. We'll go past the people. Let's try not to run into anyone.
This is the Sling Touch Control 100, and this is a integrated remote control that has full guide functionality. So you can, it's like brings the power of the internet. You can search, browse, find new content, set all your DVR controls, but it also has all the IR control to be able to run everything on your AV rack. So it's a universal remote. Plus, and this is also integrated with all the new products that we're talking about at the show. So you can set all your DVR stuff. You can do this all without messing up your guide. So you're messing around, you want to set the DVR, you don't have to go onto your set-top box and look at the guide and set this and set that when you're sitting around watching TV. The kids don't get pissed off that you're messing with the DVR.
Stop messing with it, Dad.
So this is very cool. Palm of your hand, works over Wi-Fi, and
it's like a little mini browser computer.
Yeah, exactly. So,
that's nice. This is great. Thank you so much, Jay. This has been fabulous, and we're probably going to continue to be a huge fan of the Sling.
TWiT. I've been following Leo forever, before he was followable, and
it's nice to know we've got a member of the TWiT army right here.
I'm totally there. All right, so thanks, and tell him I'm coming to see him in the booth.
Awesome, we will. Thank you so much. I'm at the Toshiba booth right now, and we're working on trying to get someone to talk to us about their Cell TV. It's a 3D TV, amazing resolution, HD, beautiful screens you can see behind me. 4K by 2K super resolution displays. That's 4,000 lines. That's amazing resolution. I've heard through the grapevine that that's the direction that filmmakers and everyone's going to go. But let's talk to the people who know a little bit more about it. Are you ready? Hi.
Hi, Kristen. How are you? I'm Bruce.
Bruce.
Bruce Walker.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Great. How are you?
Having a fantastic day. Very, very busy.
Very busy, I'm sure. The Cell TV is very popular here, yeah?
Absolutely. It's really revolutionizing TV for us this year. The Cell TV is going to be our flagship model for this year, and it does so much that we decided to dedicate our booth to all of the individual facets that Cell TV is going to bring to the market.
So revolution, tell me what the facets of the revolution are.
Let's talk about
Let's move over here in front of the pretty background a little bit.
I thought that was you. What the Cell when a customer buys a Cell TV, they're going to get two things. They're going to get a flat panel TV they can mount on their wall, and they're going to get an outboard box that has a lot of real cool stuff built into it. It's going to have the Cell processor, which is the heart of the TV set. It's going to have a Blu-ray player built into it. It's going to have a terabyte hard drive built into it. It's going to have full wireless uncompressed HD. So you mount the TV on the wall, you put the box down next to it, it wirelessly transmits. No more fishing wires through the wall.
Which is a problem for a lot of people. You you put your pretty TV up on the wall, but then you have those unsightly wires
All the wires hanging out front. You don't want to do that. And it also has 802.11n built into it, so all that content you have on that terabyte hard drive can be streamed all throughout your house to be received on compatible devices. But that's just the beginning.
Wait, that's it?
That's it. We're just getting.
There's more.
Started. We're going to be going all night talking about this. We're really excited about the cell processor's 3D capabilities. When it's married up with one of our panels, it does 3D. You've seen some 3D at the show here this week. Everybody's talking 3D. So you'll have 3D to watch from all the providers, excellent providers that bring us 3D. But Cell does more than that. It makes everything you watch 3D.
Yeah, that's what so it takes a 2D image. So if you've got normal television not broadcast in 3D, it's 2D.
Yeah.
It turns it into a 3D.
Imagine watch all your standard regular shows. Watching Monday Night Football that's not in 3D will now be in 3D. Imagine taking your family pictures that you did at the beach this summer, putting them on there, and now the kids are in front of the waves with the boat behind them. It turns everything into 3D. It all on the fly. It's really
I'm sure for sports fans, I'm sure that's going to be an amazing step forward in their viewing.
Sports, gaming.
Gaming.
Like 3D, absolutely. They're going to be really excited about it.
Have you shown any demonstrations here of games being played in 3D?
What we're displaying right now is TV content, absolutely. But it'll be, imagine the application. Every game that they have right now with their game console is going to be 3D now.
So you don't actually need to have that 3D game to get into it.
You can everything that the Cell has that's 2D will now become 3D.
Another thing that I've seen here that's amazing is your motion control.
That's the coolest thing ever.
It's the Minority Report, right?
Yeah, exactly. Either you lose the remote, you don't want to use it. Everything that you want to do on the TV, you can control with a wipe of your hand. You can fast forward, you can rewind, you can grab an image, display it on the screen all automatically. It's really incredible.
Are there issues though with accidental movements? So you're sitting there and you do something, your kid comes in, your dog does something, and suddenly your TV does something you don't want it to do.
It recognizes a hand. So you set it up. It's even if you saw the display, when she put her hand up on the screen, a red square showed up. When she went and put her second hand up, a second one showed up. So it's very smart. And you can also fine-tune the area in which it will register. So if the dog's couch is over there, you don't have that be as part of the motion capture.
Right. So there's some kind of image recognition that's going on, and you've got is there a camera built in somewhere?
There's gonna be, in the TV, there's going to be a sensor that'll be able to recognize that information, everything that's out there. It knows what a hand looks like.
Yeah, and
pretty incredible.
And the 4K resolution, is that what all these Cell TVs are going to...
Well, the Cell TVs that are coming out now will be full 1080p. The reason we're showing 4K, 2K right now is that panel that's there is 4 times the resolution of a standard 1080p TV. But those panels haven't really been viable because anytime you tried to scale 1080 content to a TV of that high resolution, it didn't look good because the processing wasn't there. With Cell, we can now take that content, blow it up to full 4K by 2K, and still have all the detail and clarity that you need.
It's amazing. I love the interpolation that goes on to be able to take images that go into your television normally, and suddenly the image that you would normally see is that much better.
We've even got a demonstration behind us here where we've got a YouTube quality video playing, blown up onto a 55-inch screen, and it's made watchable. It's a YouTube video. Take that, but it's made watchable on a 55-inch
cute kittens.
TV. Exactly. Absolutely. And one last thing I need to talk about, if you don't mind, is our Kira 2 panel that we're seeing behind us that's powered with our Cell processor, because that's one of the things that really sets the picture quality apart on the TV set. Our flagship LED TV that's out this year has 96 zones local dimming and is rated at a brightness level of 500 candelas per meter squared.
Okay,
How's that? Let me explain that.
It's good.
Yeah, what we do with the Cell processor, with a TV set, in order to get the best blacks, the best whites, and the best grayscale in between, you need more zones to be able to control that picture precisely. Everything out there right now pretty much is about 96 zones. With our new Kira 2 panel and the Cell processor, we're going from 96 to 512 zones. Leaps and bounds.
That's a huge.
5 times more. It's not an incremental jump. 5 times more than a current TV set. And the brightness level is going from 500 to 1,000. So we've got twice the brightness level of last year's flagship LED, which received rave reviews in the industry.
Yeah, so what this flagship LED and the Cell processor, all this stuff, what are the price points for these things?
We don't know the pricing right now. It's a very high-end product. It's very aspirational, but if you can imagine the pricing, but what you get with it is the home media server, the Blu-ray player, the flagship panel, 55-inch, 65-inch.
You have a lot of variety there, a lot of options. Is this the kind of thing that people can look forward to in the next year?
In the second half of 2010, absolutely, it's coming to market.
That'll be
Really exciting
fantastic.
stuff. Yeah.
So we're going to walk around the corner. I'd love to see the enhanced YouTube video.
Let's take a quick
We can
peek
take
at
a
it.
little walk and take a peek if you'll
Absolutely.
give me a tour.
This video started out this big,
480.
40 by 320.
Yeah.
And now it's being blown up onto a 1080p panel. On the left, you see what it looks like just blown up, and on the right, you see what it looks like after the cell processing. If you look up here, it might not show up on the camera. If you look, see all the noise and the macro blocking that you don't see on the side that has the advanced net resolution plus.
Yeah, there's a lot of pixelation on the image in the left compared to the right. I mean, you still get some blurring in the right,
But we're blowing it up to about 18 times its original size, and we're still getting
Which is-
that.
that's significant.
Exactly.
That's really significant. Yeah. Wow, this is really awesome. I love the leaps and the bounds. I'd love to find out a little bit more about the technology that supports all of this, because to make this kind of a quantum leap in
Again, it's that cell processor. It's 143 times more powerful than any processor that's in a TV today. The cell processor.
is it proprietary? The processor's proprietary? Are you using any chips that we
All Toshiba.
all Toshiba?
Yeah, it's Toshiba processing. And what you'll also know is the cell processor it doesn't power computers. It powers supercomputers. The cell processor is the heart of a supercomputer that can do 1,000 trillion calculations per second.
It's more than I can do.
Exactly. You can surf the net with that. Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much. It's been great.
meeting you. We'll look forward to
great.
seeing it.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye, folks.
Bye, everybody. Yeah, this is great. We're going to continue walking around, and we're going to view more of these TVs that are around and about. If we can go around the corner here. It's kind of dark. I don't know how the image is going to turn out, but they do have a demonstration of their motion gestures in the back. I don't know if you can get the camera up there to kind of see what they're doing, but they have a 3D television in this room back here where you can look at it through 3D glasses. And it shows up really, really great, nice 3D, and it's the motion display that they were showing. So they demonstrate moving things around with your hands and choosing pieces of media that you want to watch. So we're going to see if we can slide in here somehow. We've got this woman in the back demonstrating. So what she's doing is zooming in and zooming out just by using her hands, waving her hand around. She's selecting the content she wants. It pops up. It doesn't show up very well because it's 3D.
I can skip chapters if I want to.
Here we got a nice video.
With a regular remote, and all I need is my hand. So I'll show you that one. If I pop this up here, that
She just
little
puts her
bar
hand
there,
up
the little progress
and is able to
bar, knows that I
control
wanna make a
fast
change,
forward,
so I can fast forward
rewind.
here.
She's fast forwarding through a movie, the video clip in 3D.
And I'm actually going to fast
This is
forward
serious
all the way
Minority
down
Report
to
stuff. I'm waiting for Colleen to build it for us.
The next thing I want to show you some of our
That's her
social
next
media
project,
is
right? Hi, I'm Dr. Kiki, and I've been on the road here at CES. You can see the nice road behind us. And our coverage at TWiT Live of CES has been sponsored by Sync. Sync is voice-activated command control. It's in all Fords, Lincolns, and Mercury vehicles. You can do hands-free calling. It's Bluetooth activated. You can turn-by-turn navigation. Just about anything you would do with your phone that you would normally use your thumbs for, you don't have to. All you have to do is use your voice. Voice-activated commands, and we'd really like to thank Sync for supporting our coverage of CES. Here at TWiT Live, we really wouldn't have been able to do it without them. And so we'd like you to go to syncmyride.com. Is that right? Did I get that right? syncmyride.com is the website that you can go to check out Sync. And again, Sync is in all Fords, Lincolns, Mercurys. There's all sorts of other stuff that we can tell you about. We've been using Sync. We had a Lincoln that was donated to us for the ride, a Lincoln MKT that was donated by Ford, and we've been driving it. Our helper, Burke, our assistant engineer, he drove the car up here. He was able to get an idea of the turn-by-turn navigation commands just by using his voice as he drove to Vegas. So we're going to be driving that Lincoln home using the Sync commands the whole way. Leo uses the Sync in his Ford Mustang. He lives by it. He loves it. I personally, I don't know. I'll give it a try, and we hope you do too. So support the people and the companies that support us at TWiT, enable us to do this live coverage. Go to syncmyride.com. And I guess I'm going to go back on the road. As we move through, you'll just notice all the beautiful displays. I mean, that's part of CES, is really seeing, like I've said, the way that everything is displayed. If we go up here, we're going to go back to the Sharp the Sharp booth. And what they've done is they've added another color channel to their HD television. So instead of just being red, green, blue, they've added yellow. So there's a fourth channel that adds an additional factor to the number of colors that you can actually get in an image. Oh, and my other favorite thing here, the solar car. This one, the Tokai Challenger actually won the solar power challenge. It ran a race across Australia and won. These solar panels are actually being integrated potentially for the future into mobile phone technologies, and who knows, you could just hold your phone up to the sun and be able to make a phone call when you run out of batteries. It'd be much better than having to wire into a USB. Moving on. Okay, here we are. We're finally to the Sharp booth. Let's get over here and see if we can take a look at some of this 3D Blu-ray. Some of the fun stuff that's going on is it's just the fact that the technology, they're creating products like the Blu-ray players that are 3D Blu-ray players. They are creating 3D televisions that can play the 3D images. These 3D televisions are also in HD, so you're getting really high quality images in addition. What we've got here are these 60-inch, 68-inch, 52-inch LE920 series quad-pixel televisions with great colors. It adds the colors, makes it brighter. It increases the number of colors that you actually have possible. So if we take a look, what I'd really like to see here, what would be great is if they actually had a normal television up against television with this quad pixel technology, because then you'd actually be able to see the difference. Because when you're just looking at it, you kind of go, oh, I think the colors are nice. That's nice. That's right. Yeah. You want to pan across and see all these people who are standing in line. CES is not just technology. As you can see, sports heroes sign baseballs as well. Yesterday, Monster Booth, we said Lady Gaga was there. There are lots of other celebrities around here as well. Hi, I'm Kiki.
Well, Sharp, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Can you tell us a bit about this quad chip technology, the color technology?
Sure, it's called quad pixel technology. It's unique to Sharp, and we're introducing it at this year's CES. Basically what it does is if you take a standard television, it has, the pixels are made up of 3 colors, red, green, and blue, RGB. And what we've done is we've taken those pixels and added a yellow color, a yellow subpixel to that. What it allows us to do is expand the color gamut, the available colors that a TV can display, going from 1 billion to 1 trillion colors.
1 trillion.
1 trillion, you got it. And really, how it displays itself is you get really deep, rich yellows, beautiful golds, very lifelike blues. And it's, again, a technology that only Sharp has. And you'll actually really be able to see the difference on a retail floor. You can go in, you'll see a television, and you'll be able to know right away by looking at the yellows, the blues, the golds of the picture, which TV has quad pixel technology and which doesn't.
So you really think it improves the viewing experience?
It's a whole new color experience, and you know, when you're watching TV, it's all about color.
Yeah. What kind of do you know what kind of advances in the chip technology had to take place to be able to allow this additional color to be added? I mean, everyone's been using three colors forever.
Yeah, I mean, it's an evolutionary change. In terms of chip technology, it's more about inside the pixels, so it's not really a chip technology. Okay. But yeah, there's a lot of secret sauce, and so engineers much smarter than myself will probably be able to better answer that question.
Yes, I'm sure they can. But we love the televisions, and you did win the Popular Mechanics.
We did. We won the Editor's Choice from Popular Mechanics for the best display technology here at the show. So, you know, in a show that's really all about 3D, which we are also displaying, but you know, we think that it's pretty unique that this technology stands out among all the other among 3D technology, which seems to be capturing a lot of the buzz here.
It does. It is capturing a lot of the buzz, and it's nice to see that something that's not 3D is standing out.
Yeah, we feel the same way.
Well, thank you very much. It was nice chatting.
Thanks for coming by.
You're welcome. Oh, I got a press kit. Press kits don't look the same as they used to.
No,
press kits used to be a stack of papers.
TV technology has evolved, and so has press kit technology.
It has. It's either a USB key or you get a web address.
Yeah. We have both.
See you. Thanks. There are a bunch of booths here. We've got home theater, a bunch of small devices for media devices, pocket camcorders here at the Kobe booth. What else do we have? Home media, small home media centers. A lot of these things do hinge on full surround sound, HD technology, and I don't know, HD technology is pretty big. Everyone's trying to make thinner, lighter, bigger HD panels. There's some cute stuff there if you just want to swing over some rhinestone-colored mice. I mean, it's just pretty. Satsuma has some really beautiful accessories for your computing there. I mean, computing, you can have it basic if you want. You can also accessorize, and people are thinking in terms of fun accessories, which is really great. I don't know what this is, but it's another pretty booth. They have grass and a bonsai tree. I don't know what that has to do with technology, but I'm sure it's something pretty important. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Kiki live from the upper floor of the South Hall at CES at the Clear booth. I'm here with Antone. Thanks for joining me.
Thank you for being here. I'm glad to help you out.
Yeah, well, Clear is something that we at TWiT have a big interest in. We decided to come out here and live broadcast using various EVDO cards and different ways to do it. We're trying out all different things. The Sprint Clear is the only card that has been reliable. We've gotten coverage everywhere where we've been. Why? What makes it different from the other cards?
Well, what makes it different? We're an all IP network. We have metropolitan-wide coverage. So that's a manned network. That means we cover over 650 square miles in Las Vegas. So that's 1.2 million people covered just in this city alone. We've launched in 27 markets. The objective is not to do a wireless hotspot for a couple of thousand feet. It's to cover an entire metropolitan area. That's the inner city and the outer suburbs.
Okay. And what makes 4G, which is what you've come out with recently, this 4G coverage, what makes it different from 3G?
Well, it's a different technology standard. So, I mean, if you think about some of the telephony providers, they're on CDMA 2000, and those have certain thresholds which they can operate in as far as maximum bandwidth. 4G is an IEEE standard for all IP mobilization of broadband wireless. And so what we can do is have broadband channels that can push, at least from Clear, we give our customer experience up to 6 meg down with burst up to 10 meg. I mean, on the downlink, and then on the uplink up to 2 meg.
Okay, we've been I think getting, Colleen, I think you said we were getting 2.5 meg up or down at our down. We're getting 2.5. We're getting coverage everywhere, but 2.5 down.
Sure, and you're going to experience burst. The network is completely scalable. It has broad channels, so we can take on large volumes of usership, and even down to the user. The whole point behind mobile broadband and being a broad channel is that you can do things like live broadcasting, which requires a big chunk of data going through a channel, streaming media, bandwidth-intensive applications, things that have very low tolerance towards latency because it's a low latency network, high speed, high bandwidth, and scalable. So those are really the strengths on top of it being mobile. So I mean, you could do this broadcast, we could be riding down the street right now, down the interstate on North 15 or South 15 or wherever in Las Vegas, continue this interview on the go. That is really the power behind what we do. Bringing down the walled garden and allowing putting a USB in a device such as that media tablet, as opposed to just a laptop.
Right, so you're able to take yourself anywhere and be able to work.
You can be your own network. Either empowering yourself with a Wi-Fi device that's backhauling over WiMAX, emitting Wi-Fi out to multiple devices, using our ClearSpot device that connects up to 8 devices. We give our users plenty of choice, and that not only from a device standpoint, connectivity standpoint, but plenty of choice to use the applications that they're used to using.
Is there any difference? I know you're just calling it Clear here. Is there any difference between the Clear line, the Clear Spot? What's the difference between all these things?
So Clear is part of the company Clearwire. It is our branding vehicle. So it's all for everything marketing that you see. You'll see the brand Clear. So Clear Spot, the USB, UB, Motorola, RSU, Residential Service Unit, or any other modem or device we have really is just a subset from a product line of what we offer. We're going to push to build a network. We're going to continue to offer premium service to our users. We're going to continue to launch in major cities and second-tier cities in many different markets to cover, at least at the end of this year, our target is 120 million people covered by the end of 2010.
Great.
That's over a third of the U.S. population.
Right, it's a huge portion. So in order to do that, this has got to be affordable. So what is the price point that you're looking at for a consumer to purchase one of these things?
Flexible price plans that either give them contract or no contract, month to month, where they can they can lease products, they can buy products, they can combine their product and grandfather in at a discounted plan. So plenty of options. Clear.com, take a look at those options, and I'm guaranteed that you'll be satisfied in what you see.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Anton. And we're moving to Asus now. We're taking a walk. Thanks for joining us, everyone, so far. It was kind of fun. We are using the clear card right now for this broadcast, so it's kind of neat to talk with the people who are doing it. Lisa, there's Veronica. We could swing it over on Veronica. We'll talk to Veronica. I saw her on Techzilla. She's all she got all her energy out in Techzilla.
So tired.
You ready to go to parties?
No, I'm ready to go to bed and home. I've been carrying around this coolant chassis for like the last 45 minutes, and I can't find the place to bring it back to.
Where does this coolant chassis go?
I don't know. It goes to these guys, the cool IT's coolant systems. It's really cool.
We like liquid cooling.
See what I did there? It's really cool.
That
You
was it.
like that?
I liked
All right, well,
it.
if you see them,
I'll
call
let
me.
them know that. I'll let them know,
please.
Say, hey, Veronica's looking for you.
I need a nap and a soda. Okay, bye.
Not necessarily in that order. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Kiki. I hope you have been enjoying our coverage, the TWiT Live coverage of CES. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank one of our sponsors, Audible.com. Audible has been really, really helpful in allowing us to come to CES and make this coverage available to you live. You can see we've got a stage set up, we're roaming the floors, and really Audible.com has made this possible. We found lots of ebooks here and lots of devices that you can play with, and iPods, iPhones, which you can listen to audio content on. And Audible.com is the leading audiobook provider with over 60,000 titles, all sorts of genres, fiction, nonfiction, my favorite, science, technology. There are also periodicals, magazines, newspapers, all this content that you can get read to you while you're traveling to and from places like CES. So I'd like to take this chance to say thanks. You, as a listener of TWiT, you have the opportunity to go and download a free audiobook from audible.com, audible.com/TWiT. If you go to audible.com/TWiT, TWiT, you can get a free audiobook download thanks to audible.com. So again, support our sponsors, support the people who are allowing us to come to places like CES and give you this amazing live coverage. I'm going to get back out on the floor and roam around a little bit, so let's go. Here we see a bunch of netbooks. Everybody's got netbooks. Asus has a bunch of laptops here. We've got some screens. They're definitely powering something. So we're on our way over. You can see all of the UL series in the background here of their laptops. And we're heading over to Gary Key from Asus. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Very good.
Yeah, welcome to This Week in Tech. We're broadcasting live.
Okay. Great. Welcome everybody to Asus.
Yeah, what are you doing here at CES this year? What's new and innovative and inspiring innovation?
Probably one of the most innovative units that we've had in a long time is right over here.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
It's our new multimedia notebook. It's a design that we did with Bong & Olufsen Ice Power, and David Lewis of David Lewis Designers is the chief person behind this actual design.
Yeah, it's a beautiful design, so there's definitely a lot of thought that's gone into the look of the device.
The actual unit here is polished aluminum.
Nice.
For the metal. We've put the speakers on the outside of the screen. It's an 18.4-inch 1080p capable screen. Dual trackpad design here.
Yeah, nobody really does that. How do people seem to like the dual trackpad technology? I mean,
actually, we've had a lot of people who just fell in love with it, mainly because we've moved the trackpad from down here to up here, and it's a lot easier to use.
Yeah, it seems like it would be something
intuitive.
It seems like it would be something we use both hands, but at the
Right.
same time, you're not right down in front. I have never tried to use a dual mouse pad.
Yeah. We're actually shipping a unique rotational software package with it, in which you can do it as if you're a DJ. So
That's fun.
It's kind of neat. So
Mixing whatever.
Right. But the primary purpose of this unit is as a multimedia station. It's just got incredible sound for a notebook.
Yeah, incredible sound. Is the aluminum, is that just a design, or is that actually heat loss?
It's actually for design.
For design. Okay.
Yes, we actually, this unit runs very cool. Will not get warm in your lap if you use it in that manner.
What kind of power is under the hood?
Core i7, 720 quad core, with a Nvidia GT330M video card, 8 gigabytes of memory, and 1 terabyte of storage. Very fast, very elegant. We'll probably be shipping this unit in April, and the price for this particular configuration will be right around $2,000.
Heading over to bamboo now. Inspired by nature designs, designed for style. So these are very pretty.
Right. This is our new bamboo series. We're actually utilizing a new in-mode process in which the bamboo, after it's cleaned and rolled, it's fused together with the plastic. And it's a patent-pending process. We're the first ones to do this. So we're going to have it on the trackpad area and then also the back panel.
Oh, that's really nice. I like the cover.
Will reduce our plastic usage by over 20%.
Are there many other things that Asus is doing in terms of the eco, in the eco realm, so energy efficiency as well as the products you're using?
We just received the first carbon footprint certificate for a manufacturer in the computer industry, and that considers the amount of energy and materials utilized from cradle to grave in a product. We also just had several products EPAT certified gold. So we're extremely conscious of the environment, and we're ensuring that all future products are green friendly. So,
what's the price range for this bamboo series?
Price range for the smaller U33 will start at around $849, and up to the U80 series, probably around $1,300.
And for the $1,300 series, what are the accessories that give it the?
It's going to be the Core i7 again, quad core, the Nvidia GT330M video card, along with the Intel HD graphics. So it's switchable graphics. In 2D mode, you use the Intel system for energy savings. If you want to game or do heavy presentation work, it will switch over to the GT330.
Nice. So this is really, these laptops are really being built with a mind for video.
Yes.
For actually people using it.
Media.
Yeah. Do you think that's what people are using their laptops for mostly nowadays?
Yes, I think so.
Great. The words from on high are that Leo is going to come back and there's going to be more programming from TWiT Live, their stage in South Hall, the S1 Broadcast Platform 1 location. I'm Dr. Kiki, and I'm reporting live from the show floor at CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I hope that you continue to watch. It's fun, right?
Doing the TWiT, all right. Doing the TWiT, baby. Doing the TWiT, all right. Doing the TWiT, baby.